Hi, welcome to Haberdasher's gift guide for knitters and crocheters. There might be a few other things thrown in as well, just depends what I remember to throw in. Okay, so we're just going to get started and in no particular order. We've got some books to start with. So we've got a couple of great macrame books coming in at $15.99, and this one's only $5.25. Instructions are in English and in German. There's a mixture of crochet and macrame in that particular one. We do the yarn that goes with that one too. The Nova Vita comes in a range of different colours. There's wine colours, teal, olive green, dark grey, and all these colours as well. Whoops. They are all about 55 meters and $9.50 each for those. Sticking with macrame, little accessory set, little starter pack. You get rings, beads, bits and bobs, so you can get cracking with your macrame projects. Get doing some hanging basket thingies. Yes, my words seem to have lost me this morning. Okay, sticking with books. This is a really beautiful book if you're into Harry Potter. $22.95. It has got loads of projects in it. It's got hats, scarves, socks, slippers, jumpers, figurines, absolutely everything for Harry Potter fans. A couple of journals. We've just picked up a couple of sewing journals as well. So there's an A4 size and a A5 size. Inside, they're both quite similar. They have details about your project. You make sketches, notes about the yarn used, tension, that kind of thing. This one, slightly different layout, but similar kind of concept. Okay, these are just a selection of the books that we've got. We have got more on offer. Crochet market bags. There's really lovely bags in here. Got quite a few amigurumi books. This is just one of the ones that we have. We've got pets. We also do the Sirdar Happy, which is the little balls of cotton. They are 20 grams each. We've got a range of patterns to go with those as well, and we can make up little kits. Sorry, I keep going in and out of focus. So you get a little pattern book. Ooh, they've just all fallen down. A little pattern book which has several patterns in it. There's loads of different designs, and then we can make it up into a pack if you want, put it in a little jute bag of all the different colours that go with it. So the balls are £1.10 each, and the pattern books are $3.99 each. So that can make a lovely little gift. Back to books. Baby crochet, more amigurumi. I seem to have picked out all the crochet books and not the knitting ones, but we do have some knitting ones as well. And there's a couple of really lovely crochet blanket ones with granny squares and lots of different granny squares to dig into there. Okay, one other one that's a beautiful needle felting book. If you ever fancy needle felting, that's lots of stabbing. So it's quite a good stress reliever, that one. Right, moving on. A few kind of stocking filler type things. We've got a knitting mug. We've got a different design as well, which is just a ball of yarn. We've got that in pink and grey, or we've got this one. They're all $13.50, I think. Other little stocking fillers. This is a row counter. You can put it around your neck, or you can just have it in your hand. And you know, like the clickers that doormen have on the door to count how many people are in and out. You do that for the rows. Or the rounds of your crochet. I've got one that I really love it because I keep forgetting to turn the dial on the other type of row counter that you can put on the end of your needle. Right, other little cute things. We've got stitch markers, $5.25. This is a posh row counter, sorry. And it's a ring. You put it on your finger and you just dial every time you do a row. It's a very posh one. That's $24.95. Other little stocking fillery things. Pom-pom makers, £6.50. You get 4 different size pom-pom makers in there. They will transform your pom-pom making much quicker than bits of cardboard. Right, talking of pom-poms, we do lots of different hat patterns, and we have got a range of these really lovely faux fur pom-poms. We've got more colours. We've got bright pink, black, a lighter grey, another pink. These are only £3 each, but they're lovely and soft. We just like to stroke them. Okay, gadgety bits and bobs. Sorry, I've got a table full of stuff here, and half of it's fallen down, so I'm going to have to scrabble around in a minute and pick it up. Right, a spinning yarn and thread holder. So you stick your ball of wool on there, and you can just knit or crochet to your heart's content, and your ball is not going to get tangled up. Coupled with that, but don't necessarily have to go together, but they do go well together, is a wool winder from Knit Pro. It's £32.99. We've got one. We've just set it up in the last month. It is fantastic. It's really therapeutic. So even if you don't need the wool, you can just wind it just because you feel like it. But yeah, if you've got big balls of wool and you don't want to take them all off on holiday or whatever you want to do, or you want to share it with somebody else, or you just want to put a big ball of wool into smaller balls, then this is the gadget for you. £32.99, and it really helps to have one of these to stick your wool on, so when you're winding off, so the big ball goes on here, and when you wind it onto a smaller one there. Okay, right, this is a desk light. We've also got a floor standing one as well. The floor standing one is about £70. It's a magnifying light. It's mains operated. This one is the desktop version. This is £32.95. Yeah, they're brilliant. I'm going to set one up on the table here, so if you want to come and try it out, you can do. Right, hooks and storage and bits like that, I think, next. So we've got a couple of these crochet hook sets. This is a soft grip one in a polka dot case. There's also a bamboo one in an owl print case. I didn't pick that up, unfortunately. They are £26.95, and you've got everything from 2mm up to 6mm in there. So that's nice, comes with a nice case. Knitters. This is a dead sexy knitting set. This is from very small up to 6mm. I think this is, I can't read it, sorry, should have sussed that out first, shouldn't I? I think it's 2.5mm up to 6mm in there. These are Knit Pro. They're 35 centimetres. They've got a really lovely point on them. They're beautiful for knitting. We also do sell them individually, so if you want bigger sizes, we can sell them individually as well. If you've got all the needles but need somewhere to store them, this is just a needle case holder. It takes up to 40 centimetre needles, so it's good and long. What's the silicone thing falling out? They are £13.65 each. We've got a couple of different designs. That's the rainbow design. You might have seen in the window we've got a couple of bee themed storage bags. This is another, it's a knitting bag. It has a hole in the end so you can keep your wool inside and then thread your yarn out through the hole. It holds quite a lot. You've got a zip on the side to put any needles and bits and bobs. So we've got bee theme, we've got llama and sort of garden floral theme. We've also got these still some goodies inside here. More crochet hooks. Okay, we've got different crochet hook sets to suit different budgets. So this set, £12.50, is an easy grip set from 2mm up to 4mm. There's another easy grip set, slightly bigger range, so we're going from 2mm up to 6mm on there. And these are, this is the Knit Pro equivalent, the crochet equivalent of the Knit Pro knitting needle set. So this is by Knit Pro as well. This is from 2mm up to 6mm, and that comes in at £33. They are really lovely to crochet with. Storage, we've got a few floor standing storage baskets, sets, whatever you call them. This is the cactus. We've got a bee theme, we've got a tea time theme, a couple of other themes. I can't think of what they're off my head. Right, kits next. Crochet and knitting sets. Right, so we can make up and box up any kind of knitting pattern and yarn. So there's a couple of examples. This one comes in at about £50 to knit that cardigan. It's in a super soft, super chunky yarn. It's got 10% alpaca in it, I think, and the rest is acrylic. And then this is a double knit yarn. That's really lovely and soft as well, by King Cole again. Lots of different patterns to choose from, and we can advise and help in that area as well. If you don't want anything quite as complicated, this has been on our mannequin. It's a triangular scarf. You knit it from 3 stitches and you expand it outwards. It takes 1 ball of Serdar dual spun Aran, or at least that's what we've knitted this in. You can knit it in anything you want. Helen, my colleague, has knitted it in a 4-ply yarn, a sock wool, so whatever you like really. We love the colours of the dual spun. The scarf is in a setting sun. This one is called Golden Feldspar. We've got a few different colours as well. There's a darker one, Northern Lights, dark purples and blues and blacks. There's a more pinky one and a more sort of purpley one. So those balls are £9.50 each, so 200 grams. But you can knit, you can do knitwear those as well. I'm making myself a cardi at the moment out of that, so hopefully I'm going to get that done by Christmas. Smaller projects again, we can do knitting a hat. It takes 1 ball of King Cole Explorer super chunky, or any super chunky yarn. You can choose whatever you like. We've got this in different colorways. So in the kit you get the pattern, you get a pom-pom, there we go, a pom-pom, and the ball of wool. All neatly packaged in a wine bottle holder. And that is about £10. Yeah, £10 for the whole thing. Okay. Right, other kits. This was a good seller last year. This is the Forest Aran blanket. This is a knitted version. They also do a crochet pattern as well. It takes 1 ball of each colour. There's 10 colours in all, and then it takes 1 extra ball of whatever colour you do the border in. So 11 balls altogether. So that comes out at £38.50 for that, and we can box that up nicely for you. Okay. I could just sling it to one side, couldn't I? Right, I'm just going to dive down here and rescue everything that fell down. Okay, this is a winter berries blanket. I haven't got an example to show you. It's really beautiful wintry autumnal colours in there, dark reds, mauves, russets, dark blues. They're doing a crochet along, so there's video sessions available, which are free of charge. So I've got hair in my mouth. And you can just go online, that shows you the different stitches. There's different stitches all the way through the blanket, so it's quite a good project to do. And that takes 10 balls, and so that comes to £37.50. The yarn is a acrylic wool mix. It's about 20% wool, I believe. It's got a lovely feel to it. We have got another blanket knitted up in it, not that design, but you can feel what it come in and feel what it feels like. Also got lots of different colourways in that too. Oh, got troublesome hair in my face. Right, these little cuties, this is just a couple of examples of some knitting kits we've got. You might have seen them in the window. This one is Winnie Bear, and this is Horace the dog. They're around £30 to £32. You get everything in the kit: knitting pattern, all the yarn and the pattern for the accessories, so for the scarf and the jumper, and any sort of pet accessories some of them come with, stuffing, everything's in there. Okay. And they are about so high, about 30 centimetres high, Come and have a look. They're all there's a few made up in the window. There's some fun ones. There's some seagulls. There's a fox, and there's the teddies and the dogs as well. Right, Nitty Critters. Right, despite the name, these are crochet. Okay, so these are, we've got loads of different designs. There's Abbey alpaca here. There's a few different designs on the back there. There's teddies, rabbits, dogs. There's a new seal and octopus. There's the seal one. There's a new Inca the octopus, a minke whale. They are £25 each. You get everything in the kit, including the instructions. We're going to put together a video of the different elements because a lot of them are made in a similar way. Oh, that's my phone going, typical. This is Rudy. I've nearly finished him. They are not difficult to crochet because they grow so quickly. The tricky elements are sort of joining everything together. So I've just got to put his head on. There we go, and then he'll be done. Ta-da! Maybe I should just put that on the wall like a trophy. Anyway, sorry, ignore my phone going in the background. Right, a few more kits. Oh, another Nitty Critter. So the Nitty Critters, they come in different ranges. So this is a Crochet Friends. There's a couple of these ones. They're bunnies. They're about 30 centimeters tall. They're done with a cotton yarn on a smaller hook, so they come up tighter. You know what I mean? And these Pocket Pals as well. They've got different designs in those. Little elephant, little dog, hippo, cute little designs. For those embarking on knitting for the first time, got some My First Knitting kits. We've also got My First Sewing kits. It's also worth mentioning our one-to-ones that we're offering. So hour and a half for one-to-one for knitting, crochet and sewing is £25, and we will cover from beginner to sort of intermediate level. So if you're just learning, we can go through the basics with you. If it's something in particular you want to learn or you're stuck on a bit of pattern, just come on in and we can sort you out in an hour and a half, hopefully. Right, final thing is needle felting kits. So there's some very cute needle felting kits. These come in at £12.50, so they're quite reasonable. You get everything you need in there, including a little board to work on. You get the needles, you get all the felting wool and the instructions. And then there's a couple of slightly bigger ones as well, which come in at £16.95. They're really lovely, really nicely presented. Gnomes and bees, we've got a couple of other designs as well. Okay, I think I've covered most things. Most things are on my website, on the online shop. If they're not, then they're in store or they've sold out. If you've got any questions about anything, just give us a call. Okay. Just one final thing is we do gift vouchers. So if you wanted to buy somebody a lesson, we can do that on a gift voucher. So or if you just want to buy a gift voucher so they can come in and spend it on whatever they want to spend it on, whether it's on products or workshops. So starts at £5 and any denomination you like, up to whatever you like. Okay, all right, that's me signing out for now. Hope to see you in the shop very soon. Bye.